Hello, I'm anxious and I'm heading out to an event, but I don't really know what I'm heading out to. Now that's kind of normal, I'm not gonna lie. In this industry, like, you get invited to things and you don't get given that many details and you can kind of guess what it's gonna be like. This I have absolutely no clue. So I've been invited to an event by Stephen Bartlett's PA Grace. And it's all about a pack of cards. I always try and figure things out. So from my understanding, Stephen has a pack of cards that are supposed to make people that are strangers get to know each other. And then on the invite, it basically said that since they did the experiment, or whatever it was called, they've met up 5 times since because of the relationships that they've bonded over. That's what I was understanding. So I think they're doing it the influencer version. But I don't know anyone going, I don't know any information. I know that it's a meal, I know that I need to be there and ready for 6:30 and I'm there till 10:30. And I'm a little bit scared, but feel the fear and do it anyway. I will be the first to say, like, I am a sociable bunny. I love to meet people and chit chat, but I also will say that I normally like doing that whilst I've got a protective blanket of somebody else there. And I used to go to events all the time by myself, but now because obviously me and Mole work together, I kind of get spoiled because I get to bring Mole to so many things. So I've kind of gotten used to not going by myself, so this is a good challenge for me. I do feel like that's a part of the industry that maybe people don't think about, but like everyone kind of assumes that you know each other, which like sometimes you do, but a lot of the time you don't. If I go to an event, I'll normally know one person. I don't know that I do know anyone going tonight. I might once I get there, but I think the whole idea of it is that I'm not supposed to know anyone. But yeah, it's kind of like every time you go to an event or something like that, you're kind of thrown into meeting new people every single time, which is quite daunting. And I feel like although I am a pretty confident bunny and like I can public speak and yada yada yada, I don't know why I find this more daunting than like getting up in front of like 1,000 people and making a speech. Weird, I know. But yeah, a lot of people that are in social media aren't actually necessarily that like confident and not in front of the camera, because I think some people get used to talking to themselves in their bedroom. And I always find it really interesting when I meet people, and a lot of people are more shy than you would expect them to be, because, you know, they're just normal people and they have the same like fears and insecurities as everybody else. Anyway, I'm putting on my Elf Glow. I'm also drinking, I'm obsessed with these Vit waters. I've bought a few of them myself and they saw that I was drinking them and they sent me over a box. And this is elderflower and peach. I think my favourite is lemon and lime, just because I'm always going to be a lemon and lime girl. Oh, I feel like my back is not good. I've also had a bit of a headache, which I don't know if that's because... I don't think it's not because I haven't drank enough water today, because I always drink so much water. That is one thing I will stand myself by. I might forget to do 1,000,001 things. I will not forget to drink water. I honestly, does anybody else get anxiety going out the house about water? Like, I have to leave the house with a water bottle. Like, I'm thinking about travelling to this event. It's like 40 minutes from my house. And like, the handbag I'm going to take is not going to be able to fit a water bottle. And I have anxiety at the thought of going out for 40 minutes without a water bottle. Anybody else? Please let me know. Timings is another thing with events. Like, it's that whole thing of you don't want to be early and you don't want to be the first one there, but you don't want to be late. And it said that we need to start arriving from 6 o'clock and kick-off is 6:30. So I'm thinking like meet in the middle, like 6:15 I get there. But that all depends on London public transport, so we'll see. I honestly can't believe it's January in a few weeks. Like, that is wild to me. Because that's also wild to me because it means that my 25th birthday is like 2 months away. Basically, Boxing Day, 2 months till my birthday. So I've got like 2 months and 2 weeks, but that is scary as hell. I think I've gotten a bit better with... Oh, I went a bit bronzer crazy. I think I've got a bit better with the idea of getting older. But it still freaks me the frick out. Like, can anyone please comment with like their tips on... You don't even need to be you could literally be 21 and have tips for me. It's nothing to do with your age, but I think I've just always, since I was little, had like a fear of getting older. So if anyone has any tips on how to deal with that, I definitely think I'm doing better in terms of like, I like being older. Like when I see like younger people and when I like see like clothes that are like arguably younger, I'm like, oh, I'm really pleased that like I'm no longer like that. Like I've, you know, it's almost like as you grow older, you feel like you also grow up and like level up. Not that there's anything wrong with the clothes that I used to wear, but it's just weird. Like it's really weird enjoying the older life. I never thought that I would, and I know that I'm saying that and I'm literally 24, so I'm not old, but it's like a club. Like you will not catch me in a nightclub, like ever, and I like that. Like I'm okay with that, which if you would have spoken to me, I feel like last year I tried to cling on to the idea that I love clubbing, so I tried to like force myself to go out for my birthday. This year I'm not doing that. Like the most we're getting is the local pub. Like that is the vibe we're going for. Also tonight there's no dress code. It's literally just in Soho, and it's like just wear whatever makes you feel confident. But I don't know, lots of different things make you feel confident, and then like I always see what I'm wearing as like a projection of my character. So it's like, what kind of vibe do I want to give today? Like, do I want to give girly and soft and feminine, or do I want to give like more like cool, or you know, form? I really deep an outfit choice, especially when people don't give you a theme. I feel like it literally leaves so much up to the imagination, and I think maybe because I read people on their outfits, that I think people will read me on their outfits. I just think you can tell a lot from someone by the way that they dress, but then some people do surprise you. You know what they will read from me? That I like a lot of blush. I can't help it, okay? It just falls onto my face. You know what, I might actually go rogue and put some glitter on my eyes, which may aggravate my eczema, but I kind of want to trial it out. Actually, scrap that, I've got plans on Saturday night. I'll try that out on Saturday night. I'm not trying it out now, because if I aggravate my eczema, I then won't want to go out on Saturday night, so that's that. Instead, we're going to go for a mini, and I mean mini wing liner. She's not so mini now. I'm sorry, my eyebrows when I do them like this, and my eyelashes. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with my hair, because it's a wet, grim day outside, so it's like I'm not going to waste any energy on it. Finishing off with spray. I don't know if this makes my face stay in place or more sticky, I'm honestly not sure. And then tinted lip balm. That needs to go away. And then I will report back. Maybe I'll do a little vlog of tonight and tell you how it goes. I'm scared.